Good afternoon, Facebook. I want to welcome you to this particular broadcast because I just had an idea, and I invited some of my team members to be on the stage with me, primarily because when I share things, I want to share it with as many people who are willing to listen. There's a phrase that says, let those who have ears to hear, right? Let them hear, all right? So I am screaming from the rooftops how you can do things better in your business, specifically how to audience hack. Okay, audience hack, and I just came up with that like 2 seconds ago. Audience hack, audience hack, audience hack. What does that mean? All right, if you are, I don't like the word struggle, but if you are finding it challenging to build your network marketing business because you feel or believe that the existing audience that you have on Facebook, the people that are following you, that you're following, that you guys are friends, if you feel like those people just are not open to what you're doing, okay, I know teachers is like, yeah, right, that's me. It may be somebody else. Okay, in the comments, you can share that in the comments as well. Okay, if you feel like the people that you have access to just aren't responding, but you actually are sharing. Now, see, you can't say people aren't responding when you're not sharing. You make one post and you think that's gonna get everybody to your store. McDonald's did one commercial and now they got 1 billion hamburgers. I don't think so. All right, I don't think so. Everybody know who McDonald's is and they still do commercials. Okay, everybody knows and they still do commercials. So if nobody knows you, then how are you not doing any marketing, any advertising, any exposing of yourself and your business? Okay, it makes zero sense. Okay, so if you are actually sharing stuff and people aren't responding, I know the problem that you're having. Okay, and I got a solution. Hey, Rashid, good to see you. Hey, Doris, thanks for jumping on. I got a solution for you. The solution is you have to audience hack. Okay, so if you feel like your audience is not responsive, then you need to go find somebody who has an audience that is responsive and go hack their audience. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, that's all you got to do. Okay, that doesn't mean you got to spend hours and hours and hours and hours on a bunch of other stuff that, grind. No, we're not talking about grind here. But what we are talking about is a systematic process by which you can audience hack. All right. So for those of you guys that are just tuning in case you don't know who I am, my name is Tracy Walker. I'm a single mom. I am a 7-figure network marketing mentor and coach, and I'm a marketing systems expert, marketing automations expert, which means I like to automate things that I don't have to manually do, because why would you want to walk to school when you can get in a car and automate your process? All right, that's if you that makes sense, then you're in the right place. All right, and I utilize these types of things to help me build my network marketing business, because that's the niche. All right, so if you're watching this, you're probably in network marketing. You are a network marketer. Maybe you're part of my company, maybe you're not a part of my company. It doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm going to teach this to you. This is a little hack that you can use. Don't say nobody ever gave. Did nobody ever give you nothing free? I'm getting ready to give you something free right now. And I also know that there's a saying that says, those that don't pay attention. Okay, so I'm giving it to you free, but let's see who pay attention. Okay, you got to trust that I'm going to give you the juice, but then I want to be able to trust that you're going to go implement it. Okay, because then when people start charging $5,000 for stuff, you can't act like that's a problem, because when we give it to you for free, you don't do nothing with it. Okay, so here we go. Here's the challenge. Okay, most of you are like, I need new people. Okay, I need new people. I want to expose my business. I love what I'm doing. It's an amazing opportunity, but my people just aren't responding. Okay, fantastic. So here's what you could do. Okay, let me go here and let me share screen real fast. And I'm going to come over to this for the time being. Okay, you guys should be able to see my Facebook wall, right? So I'm going to go to me for a second. Okay, because we're on me, right? We're doing this. Let me kind of move this over. All right, so we're on here. All right, now let's say that I am in there we are. Say I am in the network marketing space, which I am. If you want people who are also network marketers, it makes more sense to go find big influencers in the network marketing space. So let me also give it to you this way. If you are in real estate and you want a more responsive audience, go find a real estate influencer and hack their audience. If you are in graphic design work and you want an audience that's more responsive to the services that you offer, go find an influencer that's in the graphic design space and hack their audience. Does that make sense? Does it make sense? Okay. If you understand that concept, this is why Facebook is like literally the number one platform. I mean, I know people like, oh, Instagram, this, YouTube is great as well. But I am telling you, with billions of people here on Facebook, you've got access to more people than you'd ever deem necessary if you could only learn little strategies on how to tap into them, okay, and how to segment. So let's say I'm network marketing, which I am, all right? And I want to audience hack. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here to search. Come up here to search, right? And in my search, I'm going to search an influencer in network marketing. So let's say I want to, let's say Ray Hayden. Now, Ray Hayden is a friend of mine. Ray Hayden is a very good friend of mine. I've known Ray a very long time. Okay, me and Ray were in a system called MLSP together. We've worked together, so I know Ray. Okay, but Ray, after he became the top earner of one of his companies, he became a generic trainer in the industry. So he's not in a company, right? He's not selling a distributorship or building a team. He's just doing what he's doing, and he's servicing network marketers. So he's got 78,000 followers, right? Okay, fantastic. And this is Ray's page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at something Ray posts. There's nothing special about loving only those who agree with you. Look how many people liked and, whatever that. Look how many comments. Now, what am I looking for? Am I looking for anything Ray says to go hack? No. I'm looking for something relevant to network marketing to go hack, right? Because I can assume that because Ray is a network marketing coach, that the majority of the followers are going to be network marketers. But he also is really heavy now into his Christianity. So maybe there are a lot of Christian people on there. Okay. That's not who I'm looking for. I'm looking for the network marketing people, right? He's doing more real estate stuff too, right? Okay. Maybe he's got real estate people on there. That's not what I'm really looking for. I'm looking for network marketing. So I'm going to scroll through his posts and I'm going to see where he's talking about network marketing. So look, he's got a story here or a reel, right? I coach people on how to be better speaker, how to connect and relate with their audience, and how to lead any audience into wanting to work closer with you, and what that allows you to do to make a much bigger impact. Okay, so that's what he's talking about. Here we go. Free coaching, right? Free coaching. That might be reasonable, right? If he's coaching people, he's probably coaching network marketers, and I could probably, grab some of these people. He's talking about kids here. Let's see how to grow with God. So he's not talking about network marketing here. He's probably talking about, spirituality stuff. Okay. So let's just keep going. Let's keep going. Michael Jackson. Okay. Fantastic. What is this? What's this say? Help the person you used to be. We used to be as brave as the people who need us. Let us never be so busy. 7, take a screenshot. Okay. So listen, what he's talking about. Had fun speaking on the Michael Jackson 1 theater stage today in Las Vegas. Okay. So let's see. Speaking in Vegas today for a company. Okay, so I can see he's got, looks like, let's see. Free coaching Friday. Okay, so if he's speaking for a company, then we don't need to know what the company is, but if he's speaking for a company, then we can assume it might be a network marketing company. He's got on his Rank Makers shirt, which means that if you're not in network marketing, you probably don't care about ranks. So he's wearing his branded shirt, right? He's talking about recruiting, how to get more results. Okay, great. So this is a good post. Okay, so this event, whatever this event is. So now he's speaking at the event, and look here, we've got 193 people here. So I want to hack these people. Now, some of these people's names I'm going through, I kind of know. right? But I'm going to hack these people. I'm going to look, right? Say, okay, I'm already friends with him. I'm friends with him, right? See, all the people I'm already friends with, it doesn't give me the option to add them as a friend. It just says message. But the people who I am not friends with, look what it asked me to do.
Tracy,
Okay.
I can't see what you're sharing. I think the other people can't see either. I'm not sure. The page.
Y'all can't see it? Y'all can't see it? Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. My bad. Hold on one second. Let me see if I stop the screen. Okay, let's see. Let's try it again. Share screen. Let me do this. Let me do share. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Ding, ding, ding. Dang. Y'all couldn't see that all that time.
Can
Dang.
see it now.
Thank you, Tanya. Okay, shoot. Okay, so let me do this real fast, y'all. Dang, I want the people on Facebook. Could y'all see it on Facebook? Y'all couldn't see it from Facebook either. God, dog. Okay, so I got to do this all over real fast, real fast. Okay, so y'all heard what I said, but you just couldn't see what I was doing. Is that right? Okay, so can y'all still see it now?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
let me go back. Okay, so what I was saying basically was that you want to find somebody who's an influence in your area. You heard everything I said, right? So now I'm on the Ray Higdon page. All I was doing was scrolling through his page, looking for posts that are relevant to network marketers, right? So he said this, there's nothing special about loving only those who agree with you, right? So that's fine. But is it network marketing focused? Probably not. Okay, here he's keynote speaker. Okay, fantastic. Here is free coaching. This might be a network marketing coaching, right? I would have to listen to it for a little bit to see, but right now I'm not going to listen. I'm just going off of the titles. That's how important titles are. Okay, let's keep going. Your kids are too busy watching what you do. Okay, great. Is that necessarily network marketing? No. Here, how to grow with God. Is that necessarily network marketing? No. So I don't, people could be commenting, but that's not the audience. Like I said before, I could assume that because Ray is a influencer in the network marketing industry, that most of these 78,000 followers are probably network marketers, but you have to start being very, very targeted and specific with what you're trying to do. Okay. Don't just randomly do things. Try to get as specific as you can. Okay. Fantastic. So that's not the post that I want. That doesn't seem network marketing. This could be, but I can't listen to it right now. This is not network marketing. Okay. This is a reel. This is building relationships. That could be one, but it's a reel. Now, he said he's speaking on a stage. I don't know what he's speaking on a stage for, so let me keep going, right? I can see a lot of people have commented and liked it. Now I see a reel where he's got on his Rank Maker shirt. The Rank Maker shirt, that's his brand. So I know that rank makers are the only people who care about making a rank are people in network marketing. So he's got on a Rank Maker shirt and he's showing this thing. He's talking about recruiting and prospecting, how to get more results. He's saying that because I can see the captions. Then this is probably a targeted post because people responding to this probably care about what he's talking about, right? But it's a reel. So let me find a post. Okay, so here we go. Here's a post. Now, here's the deal. He's at this event in Vegas. He's like, speaking in Vegas, I'll be speaking 3 hours on pipeline, posture, precision, and perspective. Now, ironically, I have 7 P's that I teach from too, right? Now, he's got 4 P's that he's teaching on. These are network marketing ideas and concepts. They can be applied to other areas, but I know for a fact that's what Ray's going to be talking about, right? You make more money in any sales, right? That's what he's really talking about. Going to be a great day. So now, see all the people that liked and commented and shared on this post. They're probably network marketers. If they like Ray, they're probably network marketers. He got this Rank Maker shirt. They probably like network marketers. Okay. So what I could do is I could click on these people right here. And I've got, first off, let's see how many, 424, 25, 26. So 426 audience people who are responding. So you say your people aren't responding, but these people are responding. Do you see that? These people are 426 of them. So let me click on them and let me see who I can meet virtually. Now, Over here to the right, you can see that all the people that I'm already friends with, it doesn't give me the option to be their friend. It just gives me the option to message them. But as I go and scroll down, look what it says: add friend, add friend, add friend, add friend, right? I can add these friends. Now, here's what I can do. I've got two options. I can do this manually, or I can have a little piece of software do it for me. Okay, I can do it manually, or I can have a little software do it for me. If I do it manually, that means I need to come in here, I need to sit down for a little bit, and I need to just click, 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 click. Now, here's the thing. You know, on Facebook, you still want to keep it to what feels natural to Facebook, right? If you go in here, you try to friend request 100 people, that's not a natural activity. Okay, that looks like a spammer, right, to Facebook on the back end. So you're not going to do that. You're going to keep this down to 30 a day. 30 a day. So what does that mean? That means you're not going to add 30 friends a day. You're going to make 30 friend requests a day. 30 friend requests a day. Now, I taught you guys something before. If you were on my workshop last night, my masterclass, I taught you about posture. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about that, but this is why the posture needs to be what it is. Because you go in here, you request somebody as a friend, they don't know who you are potentially. So before they accept your friend request, guess what they're going to go do? They're going to go check out your page. If your page doesn't have the posture or the alignment or the connection between why you're requesting them as a friend, they're probably going to decline the request. But if they see that, oh, you're a network marketer too, or you're in the industry too, or you're a leader too, or you do this too, they'll scroll through your feed for a little bit and then they'll say, okay, fine, and they'll accept the request. If you had 10 out of 30 people a day that you request, at least accepting the friend request, and you did that every single day for 7 days with 10 people, right, 1/3 of the people accepting your friend request, you'd have 70 new friends, 70 new people in your audience every single week. So it's not what you do, it's what you do daily. You can't just get by with 70 people this week. You need to have thousands. So you got to do it every week, which every day leads to every week. Okay. So let's just say this is Tommy. I don't know Tommy. So I could click on here. I could see, okay, Tommy is friends with Daniel. I know Daniel. He's the founder of this. I don't know. I could go to Tommy's page if I wanted before I requested him or not. Let's see. Megan Nicole. So Megan Nicole, she's friends with some people that I know. Okay, fantastic. Now for me, I work with men, but I like working with women too. Right? So I could add both. Or if you only wanted to work with men, then you could just add the men. If you only wanted to work with women, you could just add the women. Okay. You can cater it from this standpoint. You just have to make a decision, right? So let's just say I'm going to work with the ladies right now. So here's Megan. Okay, great. I know who Cecilia is. Cecilia does things with advertising. So, okay, great. If Megan likes Cecilia and Cecilia teaches about advertising, I like Megan because Megan is already thinking that she needs to advertise her business, which means that if I am able to build a relationship and recruit Megan, Megan, if you're watching this, I'm not trying to recruit you. I'm just making a point, putting the connections together for people. So if Megan is friends with Cecilia, Cecilia teaches how to do ads. And if she already understands that she needs to run ads and market, then if I were to recruit Megan, Megan probably would not be the person to say, well, who do I talk to? Who do I talk to? I don't have anybody. Megan would probably start doing things because she's connected to people that are already teaching how to market and advertise. Okay. So I'm going to do this. Add friend. Boom. And it's going to say, okay, great. And I could, the request has been made. I can go in here and recruit I can cancel the request. Okay. Let's see. Here's Dawn. Remember, working with women in this example. Okay, so here's Dawn. Dawn is friends with Aaron and some people like this. Look, she's a realtor, this. Okay, great. I like realtors, right? I have a real estate background. I wasn't a realtor, but I was a very successful investor, right? And I still help people now with getting funding for their real estate deals. So I'm going to add Dawn. Okay, now you guys get the point. You could really just go through this whole entire process, okay, without having to do a whole bunch of work. Okay, so before I go any further, does that make sense? Does that make sense? the ideology of what you're doing and how your audience hacking. Do you see how easy that doesn't take hard work to do that? It doesn't cost you anything to do that. And it just takes a little bit of time. Okay. If you're not willing to do the time, then you've got one other option. Remember, I said you could do it manually or you could use something else. Okay. So here's what I'm going to share with you on this. Do it manual if you want to. Me, I don't want to do manual. I want to sit here, I want to hit a button, and I want to go and make my coffee and go. Okay, that's what I want to do. Come back and say it's done. So let me come back and let me get this. Okay. Now you guys can see this, right? This is a little tool I use now. I'm going to show you how to use it. Okay, I'm going to show you how to use it, how quick and easy this thing is. All right, so here we go. Here's the tool. So I'm in this little thing called Post Friender. Okay, there's a lot of different things you can do, but I'm showing you how to just do what I just did, automated. So here's Post Friender. So I'm going to come over here. The number of friend requests I want are 30. I recommend no more than 30. Okay, unless you want Facebook to start saying, hey, you're paused. Okay. If you only want people in the US, you can do that. But in my company is global. So I don't mind having people from other countries. So I'm going to leave that like that. So then I'm going to tell it to open my Facebook window. Okay. So great. Now it's going to open my Facebook window. Can you guys see that part? It's not showing that part. Okay, hold on. Let me change what's being shared. Hold on. Let me remove that. Because this little tool doesn't let me show everything. I could do the whole tab. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, where is it? Oops. Nope, that's not it. Hold on, y'all. Let me find my tab. Where's it at? Hold on. Oh, it did open it up. Hold on. Here we go. Let me move this out the way. Let me minimize this. Okay, so I think this is it right here. Okay, yep, that's it. Okay, let me share that. Here we go. Okay, you guys can see that, right? Okay, let me come over here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to that Ray Higdon like I did before, but I got to do it from inside the software, right? So I'm going to go inside of here. And as you can see, the software has now highlighted these areas, right? So I'm going to scroll down to that post that I liked before. You guys can see this, right? Okay. I'm going to scroll down. See, it's already telling me 65 people here, right? 193 people here. I could even do this one because now that I know what he's on stage for, right? This told me why he's on stage. Now I know he's on stage 4. I could do this one. So let's just do this one for the sake of it. So I'm going to click on this. Okay. And it's going to open this whole thing up. Let me make sure you guys can see that. Yes. Okay. So it's going to open this thing up. So here's what I'm going to do. I could tell it to only give me mutual friends only, right? I could tell it to give me mutual friends only. So I'm going to say, yes, give me mutual friends. Why do I want mutual friends? Because I want to increase the chances of somebody accepting me as a friend, right? So the more things I have in common with the person, the greater the likelihood that they're going to accept me as a friend. So here's what I'm going to do. I hit that. I'm going to hit start. Now, I'm done. Now watch this down here at the bottom. Watch this down here at the bottom. It's scanning right now, right? It's scanning right now. Hold on. See, it's scrolling the list. You guys can see it in the bottom left, right? It's scrolling the list. I'm sitting back. I'm chilling. Scrolling the list. And what is it scrolling the list for? It's scrolling the list to find 30 people that I am mutual friends with of the people in this list. So now what it says, friend request count 1. They found 1 person. So it requested that person as a friend. It found 2 people. It requested that person as a friend. Let's keep going. Let's see how many. 3 people. It's requested that person as a friend. It's scrolling the whole list. And it's doing the work behind the scenes for me. Now, meanwhile, I could literally go and wash the dishes. Meanwhile, I could go and make my Live Good coffee. Meanwhile, I could go and, see what Josiah is doing in his room. Meanwhile, I could be doing a bunch of other things. Okay. Now, in this case, because I told it to only do mutual friends, it's doing more digging. So it's taking a little bit longer. If you don't care about having mutual friends, then don't select or check off mutual friends, and it will go a lot faster because it doesn't have a lot of research to do. Okay. So you see, now we're up to 7. It's continuing to go, right? I'm just going to let this thing go. I'm going to let it go. There's 8. Now, while this is going, Ketris, does this make sense? Do you see? Do you see how this works? Now, you mean to tell me you couldn't push this button once a day? Oh, it's so hard. Not that you're saying that. People, oh, I don't know people. I can't meet people. And I'm sitting here like, push the button and you can add 30 people or request 30 people a day. And I can target it. I just showed you how I target it. I found an influencer in my niche. I went to that influencer's page. I opened up this tool. I then went to the page again inside the tool. And then I found the post that was related to my market. Not just the person, not just any post, but the post that I feel would have more of the people like me actively responding to that post. And I tell it to start. And then I wait. Now, if you want to sit back and watch it, you can watch it. Like we're watching it right now. Usually I don't. Now I'm gonna tell you how I usually do this. What I usually do is I use this before I go to bed at night. Right? I'll hit the button and I'll go on to bed. And it just, you know what I'm saying? It just do it. And then that's it. And then wake up in the morning, it's done. Okay. It doesn't take 8 hours to do it. As you can see, you're only doing 30, right? You can do this with posts. You can do this inside of groups. You can do this all different types of ways with this tool. But I want you to understand that you no longer have the excuse of, I don't know anybody. That is an illusion. You can meet people though, and you can meet them on Facebook that are targeted, that know other people that you know. That if your posture is set up right, they will most likely accept your friend request. Okay. That's the part we can't control. That's where human touch is. If a person goes to your wall, now look, so we're at 30, right? Now, let's see what it says. It says total requests sent 30. We're done. We're done here. Okay. So I'm going to hit the stop button. I'm going to hit stop and I'm going to hit the X and we're done with that. Boom. That's it. Ding. Anybody have a light bulb moment? Does anybody have a light bulb moment right now? If you're watching this and you're on Facebook, so Ketris, you have one, you're here on with us. If you're in the comments watching this on Facebook, does this make sense to you? Right? Tammy says it makes sense. Yes. Okay. Hey, Khadijah. Pam, thank you for telling me. Tanya told me that you couldn't see from the screen, so I'm glad that we were able to get that fixed. Okay. All right. So that's how I do it. I do that every day. I do that every day. I have it on my list to do it every day. It takes 35 seconds. It's no work. Okay. So you don't have the excuse. All right. So now I'm going to be teaching more of how to do this and more strategies and stealth mode things that I use to help me to do that. Oh, by the way, let me do this real quick. If you like access to that tool, I've got it set where I could give you a, I think it's like a 7-day trial or something like that. Audience, I'm gonna call it audience hacking tool, right? There we go. I'm gonna post it. Okay. It is an affiliate program. Let me just be transparent. It is an affiliate program. Okay. But it's not just one that I'm telling you about. It's one that I'm using. I use it every day. Now, here's another cool thing that this tool does. I'm gonna show y'all this real fast too. Hold on. Let me pull this screen back up. Share the screen, the window, this. Okay. All right. Now, also, that's the main thing I wanted to show y'all. But here's another thing. Some of y'all are like, oh my goodness, how do I delete these people? Look, let me tell you something. You can go to deactivated profiles. Okay. Here's one way. Okay. You can go to deactivated profiles. Now, I just did this the other day. Okay, so I don't really have any deactivated friends anymore because I just deleted them. But what you could do is you can go to deleted activated profiles. You can tell it to start scanning. You'll click this button because this is connected to your Facebook. It starts scanning. And what it does is it starts scanning your entire Facebook friends list for anybody that has a deactivated profile. And if they have a deactivated profile, they will list them all right here. What you can then do is you can select all, and then you can tell it to remove the selected. Now, these are two of my friends that I know them, right? I know them. So I did not deactivate them because they might have just deactivated for a temporary reason. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to delete them off my friends list just because they deactivated. They just might went off social media for a minute for whatever personal reasons. I don't know. But those are my friends, so I don't want to delete them. So what you could do is, like, let's say I wanted to D, so I want to keep D, but I want to delete Lenny. I could click on Lenny and I could remove Lenny without removing D, right? Or I could select both of them, and whatever shows down here, I could remove. Or I could deselect. I could only delete D, right? You have control. My point that I'm trying to make, you have control over who you delete. It's not just going to delete them, right? It's going to, so if you get a lot of people, you get 2,000 people in there, then you can take a minute to kind of scroll that list and deselect. Like you could essentially do like this. You could do select all. They'll put all the people down here, and then you could scroll, you could open this, right? And you could scroll your entire list and then deselect who you don't want. Right? You could deselect who you don't want if that's what you wanted to do. And then you just delete the deactivated profiles. You could do the same exact thing for people. You can unfriend people. You know what I'm saying? Just unfriend all the people. Here's another thing. And I'm done after this because now it's going too deep. Okay, it's going too deep. Hold on. I just love this tool. I do. And it's not just because, I'm telling y'all, this stuff. Oh man, I clicked off my whole software. Hold on, y'all. Dang. I gotta pull it back up again. Hold on. Dang it. Okay, hold on. Cancel. Okay, so let me just, since I'm here, I might as well show y'all what it's doing when I had to reload it. Okay, so when you reload, this is what it looks like, right? So I'm going to sign in. Right. And then I'm going to go over here to settings because I've already set all this stuff up. Like when you get it, you have to set your stuff up. Okay. I'm not going to do all that, but I'm just going to show you how it works. So what it does is it logs me in. Right. And it's going to do a double check with Facebook. Right. So now I'm going to end up getting a notification on my phone that says, hey, you just this thing right here. Right. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to come over here. I'm going to get this notification. Right. I'm going to continue. Tell it this is me. Continue on my phone. And what it should do over here is there it is. See how it automatically submitted? It recognized it. So I approved it on my phone, but it's reading it. So now what does it do? It starts, see down here at the bottom left, it doesn't have any friends loaded. So now it's checking my Facebook. It's going to start loading all of my friends, right? It's going to start loading all of my friends. And then I can work with the friends. Right? That I can work with the groups that I have. I can work, but it has to load all the people first, right? So if you notice, my friends list used to be full. Like I used to be maxed out at 5,000. And what did I do? I went in here using this tool and I removed everybody that was deactivated before, right? And then I'm going to show you what I did another time, which is it reduced it by, I went out as like 1,000 people. I got rid of I think I got it down to 2,000. I got rid of like 3,000 people. Why? Because if these people aren't responsive or reacting or engaging, I use Facebook for business. I do have like my sorority sisters on here. I do have my family on here. I do have my collegiate colleagues on here, right? I do have my high school people and people that I love and care about. They're on here. But the majority of the reason I'm on Facebook is I'm using it for business. So if you're not going to be interacting with me in some sort of business way, I delete you. It doesn't serve me. Do you guys understand? Some of y'all have people that's just sitting there, and that's why you're upset. Nobody's responding because you've got a bunch of people that don't care about what you're saying. So get them out the way, right? So I went in and I deleted 3,000 people, and then I've been rebuilding it by doing what? Things like I'm showing you just now, right? Rebuilding it. It takes time to rebuild it, but I'd rather take the time to rebuild a targeted audience for what I'm doing now than to just be in a aesthetic view of 5,000 people and nobody's buying anything. That makes no sense, okay? So here's what you could do. See right here, it says find friends who haven't engaged with your post. You could say anybody that hasn't engaged with my post in a year. If you've been a friend of mine and you have not engaged with me in a year, you get the boot. Now, doesn't that make sense? If somebody hasn't engaged with you for a year, maybe they don't care about you and what you're talking about. You're not even showing up on their algorithm. So what you could do is you could click this button. You can hit start scan, and it will start scanning your whole friends database, and it will give you a return. Just like I showed you before, the deactivated profiles, it will give you a list just like that you can deactivate, or that you can go through and you can it will delete all of them for you. Like, you're not going through deleting them. You're not going through one by one. What if you had 3,000 people like me? I'm not going back there deleting one person. I use this tool. It put all the people together. I hit delete, and it took its time to then delete the people, and I went to bed. I woke up, I had 2,000 friends. Hallelujah. Y'all gone. Let's start the process all over. Okay, so these are the different things that this tool allow you to do. So you can get rid of old weight that's not serving you, and you can add new people that can serve you. Okay, you can add new people who can serve you. Hold on, what is this? Hold on. All right, so I wanted to share that with you guys just today as a little nugget on how you can get this going. Okay. Now, if you're on my team, I've been sharing this with y'all. But sometimes I know we get conditioned like, oh, it's just something else. Oh, it's just something else. Oh, it's just something else. And I'm trying to show you it's not just something else. It's not. This is why I can get my work done, even though I don't work a job. If you work a job, how are you not paying attention to what I'm saying? If you work a full-time job and you need to audience build, how are you not listening to what I am saying to you? How are you ignoring the information? You shouldn't be. You should be paying attention. So there you have it. All right. So I am done. I just wanted to share that with you guys on today. Was that useful? Was that helpful to everybody? I did put it in the comments. The audience hacking tool I put the link in the comments. Like I said, it is an affiliate program. So I shared it with you. I would like it if you went through that, right? You can do a $1 trial for like 3 days, I think it is, and test it out. And if you don't want to do it, then cancel. I don't know why you would cancel, and then I think I pay like $47 a month. But this $47 a month, I'm paying for this because I'm getting new people and I'm selling stuff. I'm enrolling people, right? It's working. I'm getting more than $47 worth of value from the $47 tool. You guys get what I'm saying? Is it paying for itself? Now, if you're not going to use it, then yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I use it every day. I put it on my list. Audience build. What son? Audience build. Look, my son is mimicking me. What am I doing? Audience build. Just like you. Don't you play baseball every day? Even if you're not playing it on the field, he's playing it on the game. He's playing it with his friends. It's baseball every day. So it should be network marketing every day, whether you're building your audience, whether you're prospecting, whether you're closing, whether you're, inviting, whether you're presenting. You should be doing something every single day. All right. So I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank some of my team members for jumping on to be on here live. So I wouldn't be live by myself. And I hope that this was of great value to you guys. So have a good rest of your Saturday. I am out, and peace out, family.